Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today we're taking a look at doing a shadow work read. Now I know that there's a lot of misunderstandings surrounding shadow work and what that is. It does not mean black magic, for crying out loud. It means the inner work, okay? Taking a look at all of the pieces of yourself that you don't necessarily want to take a look at, okay? That's shadow work. Right, so you can tell by that title as to whether or not you're going to be interested in this reading. So yeah, if you're sticking around, then do use your own discernment, okay? Only take the messages that are meant for you and leave what is not yours for someone else. Right, so let's take a look what is going on. Okay, so I'll switch out to the overhead camera. What you need to accept, the Eight of Cups, okay? What you need to make peace with, the Moon. What you need to release, the Queen of Swords. I'll put that one there. What you can learn, the Ten of Wands. What is next for you in your journey, the Six of Pentacles or the Six of Coins, and a message from your highest self or a message from Spirit is the Six of Wands, okay? Right, current overall energy is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is your current overall energy. That's kind of like being in competition with others within this context, okay? Who is it you're in competition with? Now, only you can answer that one for yourself, okay? Even if you're like, oh, I don't believe I'm in competition with anybody. Well, at some point in all of our lives, we are going to be in competition with someone at some point. We've all done it. It's human nature, okay? So it's kind of asking at the moment for you to look really closely at why you feel in competition with a certain person. Why you feel that you're in competition with them. Because that's... it's making you feel really shit at the moment, okay? Is this other people putting you in competition with others, or is this you putting yourself in competition with others? Or is this a situation where other people are constantly competing with you? Okay, again, there's so many different ways that you can look at this energy, but ultimately you're the only one who's going to know exactly how that's resonating for you, okay? So number one, if other people are competing with you, why does that make you feel bad? Why does that make you feel I'm getting the word dirty. I don't know why that word's coming out. It could be that someone is copying you because they're in competition with you, and that does actually leave someone feeling a bit dirty and a bit violated almost. So you've got to really sort of look at what it is that you're doing and why that would be attracting competition, and how you respond to that. Okay, they do say that imitation is a form of flattery. I guess that's going to work for some. It's not going to mean much of anything to others, okay? In fact, it can be quite an insult to others. So with this sort of mentality, I guess, it's really sort of look at the person who is competing with you and try and, it's going to sound a bit weird, but try and empathize with them a little bit, okay? Because if the tables were turned and if they were you and you were them, right, could you imagine being in their shoes type thing? And what sort of qualities or abilities you have that would have attracted that competition in the first place. It's just basically a reminder to maybe consider being a little bit empathic towards those who are competing with you. Now, if this is the other way round and this is you competing with others, so same thing again but reversed, okay? Look at the individual who you feel is a threat to you because you're competing with them, and what qualities do they have that make you feel like you have to, why are you feeling like you have to compete with them? What is it about them that you feel that they're doing better than you? And are there any of those qualities that they have that you could somewhat emulate into your own life? Okay, so straight away, that's going to immediately put you in this position of not feeling bad anymore, of not seeing this other person as competition, but rather as an influence to follow. Okay, so yeah, Five of Swords, that's the current overall energy. Again, how that's resonating for you is going to be different for everybody, and it's also going to be personal for everybody as well. Okay, right, so what you're needing to accept, the Eight of Cups. So a difficult one. You have to accept that certain people are not going to stick around, okay? And vice versa. You're not necessarily going to want to be sticking around certain others either, okay? Understanding that nothing, and it sounds sad and depressing, but it's not supposed to, that not everything is supposed to last forever, okay? The Eight of Cups is leaving something behind. That's the basic meaning of Eight of Cups, is leaving something behind. It's saying goodbye. It's acknowledging, okay, this thing has reached its peak. I need to move on, okay? Now you can apply that to your career, you can apply that to your friends, you can apply that to your family, literally anywhere you can apply that, okay? Things are not supposed to last forever. So it's all about, okay, acknowledging when you've taken something as far as you can take it, and now it's no longer working for you. It's time to cut ties, move on, start something else, start something new. Okay, it can be a little bit of abandonment, but it's more controlled abandonment, okay? Because it's about, okay, you know what, I'm making this executive decision here. I'm going to abandon this, that, and the next over there because it's not working out, okay? It is abandonment, but it's not. It's not that traditional meaning of abandonment. It's more to do with that controlled abandonment, okay? Yeah, so you're needing to accept also that you can't make people give a shit. And again, it is really hard, but let's read in context. We are doing a shadow reading, okay? There are going to be things that come out of this read that can be somewhat triggering. And you know what? That's a good thing. Honestly, that's a good thing. That's literally what shadow work is all about, okay? You cannot force people to give a shit. As simple as that. And again, the same thing is going to apply when you reverse that. There would have been times in your own life where somebody was trying to get you to give a shit. And same thing, you would have just been like, you know what, not my business, not my bag, nothing to do with me, you know. So Eight of Cups, really powerful message here of what you're needing to accept, okay. And again, you can't control other people's emotions either as well. It is an emotional energy because it's cups. But mostly, I do feel here that it is time for you to accept that you have to consider that it is time for you to move on from someone or something here. Okay? What is it that you're needing to make peace with? That's the moon. Feelings. Emotions. You need to make peace with your fears. Why are you afraid to make this executive decision to leave someone or something behind here? What is the fear attachment to that? Where does the fear come from? And again, these are all questions that only you can answer for yourself by taking that deep dive within, okay? It's no one else's business what answers you come up with, as long as the answers that you do have are honest and they have come from deep within yourself, okay? You've also, they're saying that you've got to take other people's expectations out of the equation as well, okay? Because again, if you're living your life through other people's expectations of you, you will naturally start to compete with other people. And if you recall that was the strongest overall message here, Okay, so remove other people's expectations out of the equation, and straight away you will find yourself competing with others less and less and less and less. Okay, so back to the topic. I do tend to take a bit of a detour. I get carried away sometimes in the readings. So you needing to make peace with, I'm feeling some kind of secret here, okay? Because it's the moon. The moon can be about fears, secrets, illusions. It's the subconscious energies. It brings up all kinds of emotions, okay? There's some kind of secret here. And it does feel like it's a complicated issue for you. You need to make peace with that, whatever that secret is. And recognize, you know what, yeah, some people, they're not going to give a shit, right? It is what it is. Make peace with those secrets. Make peace with those emotions that you feel. I feel that there's another message here as well with that moon. So I'm just going to pull a couple more cards on that and see if I can get more in-depth messages. Can you tell us more about the moon, for what it is our collective is needing to make peace with, please? Maybe even the reason why you kept certain secrets as well. You're needing to make peace with the reasons behind you keeping secrets. Could be secrets about yourself, secrets about things that you've done, or secrets about what someone else has done to you, where there's a level of shame attached to that. Okay, King of Swords. So yeah, it's a very articulate energy. It's very direct, very intelligent. So again, the word reasons, because reasons, that's what's coming out. Because reasons. So yeah, you've definitely held your tongue on a deep, deep secret here, and you've had your reasons behind doing that. 3 of Wands, expansion, moving forward, taking something up to the next level here. Planning and preparation, being open and honest. It's all 3 of Wands energy. I feel that it's time for you to consider, and again, it's going to be a bit of a tough one, because I feel that this is something where there is shame attached to it for you. Consider at some point on speaking out on what this secret is. Okay? Clear in the knowledge that there will be some people out there who just won't give a shit. And you know what? That's fine. They're living their own life. That's fine. Okay? But those who will give a shit, the response that you get from those people is going to be really self-affirming for you. Okay? So it's just something for you to think on here. But you're needing to release the Queen of Swords. Now that's a strange one, because that's the counterpart to the King of Swords. This one's independent, intelligence, honesty, fair, clear boundaries, direct communication, constructive criticism, objective and logical on what you're needing to release. So with the context again, and I feel that the most important thing that this is telling you guys to do is that you've to release and surrender any of this overly critical mindset that you have about yourself. Because I feel that at the moment that's your worst enemy, actually. And again, it all plays into viewing other people as competition when you're overly criticizing yourself. You start naturally comparing yourself to others. See how it all leads back to that one thing? It's all connected. Can you tell us more about this Queen of Swords? But it is our collective is needing to release. Thank you. Yeah, the Hierophant. Hierophant is asking for you to understand your beliefs, your values, and your boundaries. And to be stubborn with your boundaries also. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Coins that's come out off center. Okay. Why is that off center? I feel that this is off center because there's a lack of courage, a lack of get up and go. A lack of getting something started. Possibly a lack of inspiration. What's going on for our collective? What is it they need to release? Thank you. Temperance and the Seven of Cups. You're being asked to release insecurities. Temperance and the Seven of Cups. So you're definitely being asked to surrender being overly critical about yourself. You're being told to work on your own boundaries and to understand what that means as well. Because we've got this really practical energy here that's come out off center. So you've to understand your own boundaries. You've to understand what they actually mean to you. Okay? And to get some balance in your life here, by surrendering insecurities that you have about yourself. Okay. So what you can learn, or what you're in the process of learning, is the Ten of Wands. You're in the process of learning what is worth your time, what is worth your effort, what is worth your energy, what is worth struggling for, I guess. Can you tell us more about this Ten of Wands? Ace of Coins, there it is. There it is. Confirmation of what I've just said, and you've got Justice at the bottom of that deck. There could potentially be karmic lessons here. But ultimately it's asking for you again to consider where your morals and ethics lie. Okay. The lessons that you're learning at the moment is what is your responsibility and what is not your responsibility. And you're learning where to direct your energies and your efforts and your attention more efficiently here with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Coins. That's also a brand new beginning. And it indicates the potential of a lot of prosperity, whatever that word means for you. It could be prosperity in the physical, or it could be prosperity in the spiritual. But you are certainly learning what is worth your time, or who is worth your time, and what is not. What is next for you in your journey? The Six of Pentacles. And there's that balance. That balance that Spirit, your higher self, has been asking you for a while. There it is, right there with the Six of Pentacles. This is equal exchange, it's giving and receiving, it's help, generosity, charity, it's sharing, it's gratitude, support, community, and it's help, giving and receiving help. It's this dance, this nice dance of energies. A little bit of give, a little bit of take. Can you tell us more about the Six of Pentacles, please? The King of Pentacles. Self-mastery. That's what's next for you on your journey that you're currently on, is self-mastery. King of Pentacles. No more time being wasted on wishy-washy people, wishy-washy ideas. A King of Pentacles is someone who is really careful with their time. They value their time. And I feel that in the very near future, anybody who attempts to try and waste your time, they are going to be shown the door really, really quickly. Really quickly. The Lovers. But what's next for you on your journey? So if you were hoping for somebody to share your journey and to share your success with and to build more success with, it looks like you're going to have that here as well in another person. So if you're currently single, I see that you're going to be with not an ideal partner, but your ideal partner. Now this could be business partner, this could be romantic partner. Take it as you wish. But this is a lot of success. There is financial success, there's business success, there's romantic success. And all of these pieces of the puzzle click together to create a bigger picture of your own life. And it's all because of the work that you've been putting in on yourself. You see, as soon as you stop living through the expectations of others, you stop internalizing that. You stop being overly critical of self, and then you stop seeing others as competition and more of inspiration. And then in turn, you become an inspiration for others. And so the cycle continues. You see, we're all just learning from each other. And there's no truer demonstration of that. We're all learning from each other constantly. The Six of Wands is coming out in the position of the message from your higher self, the message from the universe. And that's victory, it's success, it's getting the accolades, it's kind of like the honorable mention card, you know? It's you reaching the pinnacle of your success. Whatever your version of success is, you're reaching the pinnacle of that. You got the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. Yeah. Yeah. That's absolute confidence. Not arrogance, it's confidence. The King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, that's a really charismatic combination. So you're going to find yourself being way more charismatic. Naturally charismatic. Where people just naturally gravitate towards you. And you're not going to be egotistical with it. I'm seeing someone who remembers to remain humble. I'm seeing someone who is not taking anything for granted. Because while the Wheel of Fortune does indicate that your luck is turning a corner, that you are headed in the right way, is also that message of Remain humble, because this too shall pass. The Wheel of Fortune, it keeps you both humble and hopeful. Because those who find themselves on the top, the wheel turns, they find themselves on the bottom. This too shall pass. And this too shall pass again, because those who find themselves on the bottom, the wheel turns and they find themselves on the top. So it's vital to remain hopeful and humble. Times are changing for you. And so it's vital that you do actually do this shadow work, so that you can become an inspiration for others. Because that wheel is turning. And as I've already said, everything and everyone is connected. You're going to be walking with confidence. So instead of you feeling like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, you're going to be walking and feeling light and free. There isn't anyone that can pin down a King of Wands energy or bog down a King of Wands energy. The King of Wands is the King of Wands. King of Wands does what he damn well please when he pleases. Or she, doesn't really make a difference. But it's someone who knows their own mind. It's someone who will not be controlled by others. So if I take you back to the overall energy, at the moment, technically, you are being controlled by others, by seeing others as competition. That is you handing over your power to those others. This is saying that you will get there. You absolutely will. And the Chariot. It's forward momentum, it's willpower, having that drive and that willpower to succeed. And also the Chariot, that's another card of success. The Chariot is attached to success. This one's direction, focus, determination, concentration, triumph, and perseverance. You feeling more in control of your own life, whereas at the moment you could be feeling out of control of your own life because of this overall energy right here. Five of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Insecurities. Lack energy. The possibility of you accidentally making things harder for yourself right now than it actually needs to be. Because there is no compassion in the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is cold, it's dark, it's isolated. It's someone who maybe even feels like they are on the outskirts of society. But here's the thing, have you seen the state of society? You know, there's a silver lining right there. If you feel like you're not accepted by society, just look at the state of society. Why would you want to be accepted by that? I mean, come on. Maybe it's time for you to make your own community, right? I mean, I make a laugh of it, but again, if you don't make a laugh of it, what else is there? We would all succumb to this cold Five of Coins energy, right? It's time to really analyze your insecurities, whatever they might be, whether they be internal insecurities or external insecurities. And what is it you can do about it? Let's pull you a healing message. Can I have a healing message for our collective? Shadow work, please. that one. Empower. There you go. Now, I know a lot of people have got an issue with the word empower and empowerment. It makes some people cringe. Does it make you cringe? Consider the reasons why it might make you cringe. And then consider the reasons, if it doesn't make you cringe, consider the reasons why it might make someone else cringe. People are afraid of those who are self-aware. When you're self-aware, you are empowered. And those who cringe at the word, usually because they like to think that they can control other people. And their worst nightmare is when individuals become empowered. This one says, trust your inner vision. And it's actually the first card in this deck. So ones, that's a brand new beginning. You're starting to see yourself in a much different light, in a much better, clearer light. And that is your brand new beginning. It says the point at the top of the sacred witch's pentagram or star denotes spirit. The other 4 points are aligned with the elements of air, earth, fire, and water. When you stand within the star with your arms and legs outstretched, you become a portal for sacred and enlightening energy. You're made of stardust. It's a spiritual truth and a scientific fact. The blood red Terminator crystals in this card are aligned with the positive force of life essence. The purple gown denotes the wisdom of the High Priestess, and the full moon floating overhead offers luminous, lush energy. The moon is the largest celestial body that we can gaze upon in our human form, which reminds us of our connection to the divine source. When empower is drawn, a powerful portal is forming around you. To access and receive magnified energies of strength, vibrancy, and abundance, you should unplug from your day-to-day efforts of the earthly realm and plug into the infinite resource of universal energy with its direct socket in your inner world. Connect with the deep sense of knowing that inside you is more than a name, a personality, or a look. A part of you is eternal, timeless, and it holds the answers to your questions. Trust your inner voice. It is the light shining on your path. Observe the opinions of others, but don't feel that you have to take them on. Spooky, right? Don't take things personally, but be brave and go your own way. Allow the Spirit to help you find your flow, accept yourself, feel joy and fulfillment, and be open to new possibilities. Let your inner voice guide you to what you truly love most. It is time to say, yes, I am enough. Yes, I can. Yes, I am divinely guided. Yes, I have all the energy I need to shine my brightest and offer my greatest good. And just in case anyone thinks I'm bullshitting, feel free to take a screenshot. It is right there. Okay? I do not rig my readings. I never have, and I never will. That is your message. Right. So let's uplift the energy before y'all go, and we're going to pull a funny card and we'll just see what happens. What else for our collective, please? Whoa, that's quite a lot. Okay, if you want to soar, then climb that mountain, run faster than you've ever ran. You need to get rid of all the shit that weighs you down. Yeah, again, as I was describing that King of Wands energy, Nothing can weigh them down. It's time for you to put down the burdens here. Stop doing shit that you hate, whether it's to impress someone or do something that is expected of you. That shit'll just eat you up inside. Do what you love and be proud of that shit. The only way to know who is real and who is against you is when shit starts to go down. So keep your eyes open and your intuition, knowing to be super observant when things become urgent. Yep. You will find out who your true friends are and who your true supporters are when shit is going hard for you in your own life. Okay. That's when you start to see behind the masks of people for real. Sometimes we need a little magic, and sometimes we need to shit to feel better. Again, with that being bogged down. That's a dirty one. Always follow your intuition, have courage, take those leaps of faith, use your brain, and don't take anyone's shit. I don't think they could make it any clearer. I love that. But yeah, that is what I have for you today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful for someone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you're wanting to see more. Information on how you can book a personal reading with me, that can be found in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.